Hi, guys.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hello. Welcome back to another week of Hummy's VR Comedy Podcast. I am Jeff, and this is Mark,
Hi.
and this is Steven.
Hello.
We are Mark and Steven and Jeff from Hummy's VR Comedy, and I want to bring something up because this came up on stream last night, and I forgot. Mark and Steven are brothers, and I am their cousin.
Mm-hmm.
I always forget, like, that's not just a known thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that dumb? Is that dumb just to, like, people don't know our familial relationship?
This came up recently on a stream, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody was like, well, why do you guys all live in the same city? How did that come up? You go to the same college or something? I was like, oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, you forget, like, new people come in and they don't know the background and stuff. But
Right.
yeah, we've said it a couple of times, which is fine.
Yeah.
We'll say it until we're fucking dead. So that's okay.
Because I don't think that changes. That's a good point. I think we'll be able to say that, and it will stay true. I think you guys will be brothers for a while. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
But,
and for those who are listening, Tidal is also our cousin.
Yes.
Right. I bet even less people know about that.
Yeah.
Title, which you've seen as the green guy, and he's been in many, many, many of our videos.
So if you want to be a part of Hummy's VR Comedy, you better have sex with someone we know in our family.
Have sex with my dad or my mom.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, you guys.
And then maybe that's the audition, and then if we like you, we'll put a headset on you and turn out the lights and tickle you.
But hey, I'm fine with all of that, but I'm not calling any of them dad, okay?
No, we'll call them by their first name.
That's final.
Right.
Guys,
I don't have any living grandparents, so they can't get ahead of me, right?
Can they take their spot?
They can't become a father figure or mother figure for me, right?
So they would have to adopt our parents.
Yeah, they could do that still.
Be our step grandpa or grandma.
Oh, God.
So there's many ways in.
That's interesting. You could adopt an old person,
their will,
and then you, like, take on their whole lineage, the whole tree underneath. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, I adopt this 70-year-old person, and now I own three other.
All the generations of descendants underneath of them are now yours.
Yeah.
God.
That seems like some real feudal, like, surf shit. Like, you're just going in and claiming towns.
Mm-hmm.
It's like prima nocta or something, right?
It's like reverse Genghis Khan type of shit.
Okay.
Where it's like, I want to take care of you, but I want to take care of all of you.
Yeah. If you're a family scientist, call in. Let us know how this works.
I know little about that. We got some confusing stuff to talk about tonight.
Are we? Yeah. Is this not it? Because I can't take any more.
Well, speaking of confusing, normally I give the word.
Yeah. Right.
And I've gotten so accustomed to that, and that's my role, and I have a thing, and now that's been taken away, which is fine. Change is good. But Steven has a word for us tonight.
Correct. I was contacted on Twitter by Magnus. He's a technical artist for the game Steel Crew. We did a video, Steel Crew, where you're going around in VR tanks.
Yes.
Very fun game. I want to do another one of those.
Same.
But
also,
he listens to the pod, and he called in, and he gave us a word and then a question. So let's do both.
Things. Yeah, let's knock these out. Now, is this a definition, or is this a word that doesn't exist? I know that we've done both in the past.
It's a word in another language that there's no English translation.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to guess what it is. Okay. All right. So here it is. Lagom. I think that's how you pronounce it. But the Wikipedia article says it's pronounced like this. And then it has a bunch of characters I don't even recognize.
Oh, shit.
So
okay.
That may work. Lagom. Lagom. What?
Lagom?
Lagom. What does it mean? And what country did it come from?
It's a titan of industry. It's somebody at the top of their game because it's just mogul backwards, but with an A instead of an U. And I
Whoa.
think that's how Swedish is written. I think it's just backwards of a lot of other languages. So, like your who's the guy that built the Vanderbilt railroad guy, Mr. Peanut, Monopoly Man. Those are all lagums.
Interesting.
Wow, that's great.
Okay.
Okay.
And the
So
word
Bezos is a lagum?
I don't want to talk about those fucks. They bring me down.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of, please, can we go back? Can we revisit a segment? I know this is sorry to interrupt. Depressing corporate news.
We have no order to this podcast.
We do. We have shit written down over here. We have a list.
People don't believe you.
Yeah, shitty corporate news. Yeah,
Shitty corporate news. I forgot what the name was.
I want to bring that back. Yes.
Okay.
I have a thing. I have some of the most depressing shitty corporate news.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm so excited. All right, let's do that right after this.
Okay.
Right after this. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark, go ahead.
Lagom. Did you say where it was from, Jeff?
Oh shit.
3.
I said Sweden.
Okay,
I
Sweden.
think.
Okay. I'm going to say Finland.
Safe.
Yeah, it's in
Yep.
the area. It's in the ballpark. But lagom is a term for eating food in its entirety. Like Homer Simpson. Lagom. Just lagom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
So yours is
both
more
Scandinavian.
Onomatopoeia. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you both are. Wow, you guys are halfway amazing. What you guys did, because you both had the region correct. Jeff was on the nose. It is a Swedish word.
Holy shit.
Oh, I thought you meant the mogul thing.
I guess it sounds that way to you, but wow, great guesses. Great guesses. It's actually a very cool meaning. It means just the right amount, or translated as in moderation or balance, just the right amount.
Some might say eating food in its entirety.
Yeah.
It's be the right amount. If you have
You
a
were
portion.
close. You were
know
close.
I'm not in charge this week, but I might give Mark points for that if I were in charge.
Sure. Okay. We can split
Well,
the
you
diff.
definitely have 1 point for your being on the nose for the location. Mark can get a half point for being very close to the meaning.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
All right.
Fair enough.
No.
I like it.
But Magnus also has a question for us, too.
Yeah.
His question is, and this is I don't know how we're going to react. Are we going to have a easy time with this or a hard time? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But his question is, are there more odd numbers or even numbers?
Fuck. Do you remember Jeff doesn't like numbers? I can see some smoke coming out of his ears as we speak.
I think he's leaving the podcast now.
Yeah, he's left.
Done.
Oh boy.
Well, we went over a lot of numbers a few podcasts ago. We were talking about the odds of being born.
Mm-hmm.
There's one odd number right there. Odds. So odds are up by 1, I'd say.
I think you might be right. I think that's a plus 1 for the odd, which is also odd.
Is 0 a number? It is.
I just Googled this. 0 is a number, and it's considered an even number.
Okay.
So,
all right. So we know infinity exists.
If you think about 0 being the center and numbers expanding out equally on either side of that,
I didn't even think about negative.
There's the whole negative numbers.
Wait a minute. So if I count to 1, there's a -1. If I count to 2, -2.
-2. Guess what happens if you count to 3?
No, I don't want to
blow your mind. -3.
Well, if zero by itself
is even,
then that's
everything else is mirrored.
Is that the tiebreaker?
That's the tiebreaker to me. Then and everything else is mirrored by.
That makes sense.
So even,
it's evens. I think
evens, right? Plus, we went over the thermostat. You got to have that on an even number. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So probably evens, monster. I guess.
A nice cool number.
I think that's a good observation there.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we going with even?
It's you guys
Even.
sold me on that one.
I think so. That's a great argument there.
You start even.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean, what else?
Yeah. But thank you, Magnus, for the word and the question.
Yeah, Magnus, thanks.
Oh, and the game, Magnus, and thank you for
and
the game.
game.
Matt,
Yes.
thank you for being a VR developer and making a quality VR game that is fun to play.
Great game. Great. I got a question for you,
Oh shit,
Magnus.
he's gonna have to start his own podcast.
I would like to. Yeah. You can answer me on a podcast, but I'd like to get an event together with a bunch of people so we can create another video of Steel Crew. I think I can organize an event. If there's any way you could get us some keys to do it, let me know.
That'd be very fun.
Nice.
And
Hell yeah.
I will certainly do what I can to help you guys out, since it's rare to see a great VR game.
Yes.
So
one that's enjoyable. Well, there's so many developers that come out with games that just shit the bed or quit on it or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I feel like good VR games are few and far between at this point. So thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's you turn your filter off on Steam and you just see wild crap all over the place.
Just immediate go to horny jail. It's
Come Simulator 2.
Oh really?
Right? Yeah.
It is. Yeah, there's just porn on there.
Really?
Basically. Yeah.
Yeah. I can show you a few things, but we'll that ends the word and question segment.
Can we co-op on that?
I don't know.
On the simulator that he mentioned?
Yeah.
Look, porn will come up later in this podcast.
We can put that on our Patreon. Us see who can.
See, we've mentioned this before, but there is just a wealth of adult VR content that we could play and make content out of.
I know.
We can't put it on YouTube.
Put it behind the Patreon. That's fine. Let's be silly with it. We can be silly with it. It doesn't have to.
Yeah, it can be lighthearted.
In fact, I've never come and not be silly.
Whoa. Don't slip.
I'm always holding the fucking pie. I'm slipping around.
You're a silly comer.
Yeah.
Whoop.
That's why I keep a slide whistle with me.
Shitty corporate news. Jeff, what do you got here,
I can't
man?
wait.
I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned it kind of briefly. You know how Amazon owns Ring?
Yes.
Yeah. Ring's one of the most popular doorbell cameras out there. And, all of the Ring doorbell footage is, I guess Amazon can just freely give that to, police departments.
Wow. Okay.
I think without your consent. Amazon has announced that they're coming out with a fun TV show.
No.
And it's all Ring doorbell footage.
No. This is a Funniest Home Videos, basically,
I'm
from
assuming,
your front porch.
Like they must have gotten consent from the...
I don't know about consent. I don't know if they have to. I mean, because I think it's... I'm sure in their terms of service somewhere, they say, this is ours. We don't have to ask you for it. This is our footage. I'm guessing, which is, I don't know. I of course, I didn't read the article. I just saw a couple episodes. I don't know the specifics of it, but it's a Ring doorbell show. I don't know if anybody's going to be like awarded or if there's going to be any prizes for, funniest clip of the week or anything, or if they're just taking people's footage.
Wow.
I don't know specifics.
I would think now I'm just playing devil's advocate if it's saying, hey, we're starting the show, send in your funny clips and you get a fucking Amazon card that you have to spend with us.
Is there any way we can organize like a mass movement and just get everybody to wear a Bezos mask and masturbate in front of their doorbells and just flood them with shitty footage that they don't want to see,
Sure.
Can we do that?
That would be hilarious to have someone wearing a Jeff Bezos mask and flicking their bean at the same time.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, you want to get footage from us? Here you go.
Yeah. Here's some footage.
The Ring doorbell hashtag has 2.5 billion views on TikTok alone.
Okay. And this is promoting their show or just Ring door. Okay.
Yeah, I think this is before any mention of the show.
Mm.
The article that there's no mention of who they're getting it from.
Yeah, I'm assuming that they can't just take it and you watch it and you're like, oh, what the fuck? That's me. It's got to be some sort of like, even if they did find footage, it's like, hey, we saw this. Can we use it? We'll give you $1 off your next shipment at Amazon. Welcome to the family.
Wow, that's great shitty corporate news, Jeff. That's great. It's so shitty.
It'll be narrated by Wanda Sykes. Announced last week, Ring Nation is the name of the show. Cool. We'll craft a careful image featuring funny animals, marriage proposals, and heartwarming neighborhood interactions.
Well, okay, so they are basically, they can just go through that hashtag on TikTok and be like, can we use this for our show? That's all they're fucking doing. Is like, let that algorithm do the work. Then we're gonna take those clips and put it into a show.
It's just a curated TikTok list.
Yes, yeah.
We can do that. We can get. Is there like a hit in the nuts hashtag?
Oh yeah.
We can just go through and take all the hit in the nuts videos off of TikTok and make a show.
Right. Yeah. If you remember in the movie Idiocracy, there was a show in the future. It's in the future as we get dumber and dumber. There's going to be a show called Ow My Balls, where it's just footage of people getting hit in the balls and everyone just laughs. And that's like one of the number one shows in the future. So
who did that? Mike Judge?
Yeah.
He's so fucking good, man.
So good. God, if you see the news these days and that movie gets referenced so much, it's like becoming more of a documentary than an actual like.
That like making the joke or the observation of like how accurate that is has now almost become like a trope or like duh, we get it. Yeah, it's gotten like old because it is so accurate. Like this shit is for real happening.
Right.
Oh, this is great. Another popular video, 3 million views, shows an Amazon driver tripping in a yard.
God damn it.
None of this.
You can picture Dax Shepard's character in Idiocracy watching that and be like, tripped.
Yes.
That's all it is. It's all it is.
Apparently, this is just a way, like this is all just PR to counteract all the negativity of them basically just handing over everything to the police. And so that's shitty corporate news for this week.
All right.
Good one.
Fuck.
Good one. Good one. We're getting there fast, everybody. Just you wait.
Guys, Austin, you guys know Austin, right? Medicated Monkey.
Yep.
Friend of ours, person we know. So we, like two children, on a rainy summer day, we couldn't figure out what we wanted to play on stream the other night. So I, like a beleaguered mother, Googled, what can you do with your friends online?
Oh, boy.
Came up with a great list. And one of those things was make music with your friends.
Ooh, that's fun.
There's a website called Soundtrap. I believe it's owned by Spotify. But it's a music producing website. It's basically like music production software, but in a browser. And you can do it live collaboratively with your friends.
No way.
That sounds good.
So they've got, a million different instruments.
What's it called again?
Soundtrap.
All right.
That
is so cool.
You want to do something right now?
What if I did you one better?
Oh, wow. Okay.
What about I play for you the song that we made?
Okay.
Okay.
Hit
We
us with a
started up the
beat.
stream, and the first person to jump in was Lazer Chance, a
Okay.
regular of the stream.
Uh-huh.
So we made this song called Lazer Chance.
Okay. Let's hear it. Yeah.
Do you think I look like a stalker?
Lazer. James. Lazer. James. Lazer. James. Lazer. James. Lazer, James.
Stalker?
Garfield, I know you like to have fun, but you look ridiculous.
Stand aside there, fella. Here comes my next wave.
Lazer. James. Lazer. James. Lazer. James. Lazer. James.
Wow.
Would
Wow.
you believe it if I said that we have no formal training in music production?
I was just going to ask, have you guys ever played an instrument, or that's pretty natural?
That's all. I was in band in middle school.
Okay. Recorder?
No, I just penny whistle. They wouldn't let me do recorder. I never.
Okay. Wow.
That sounds
Wonderful.
fun, though. That
Mhm.
at first I didn't know. Is that one song or is that 10 short songs?
That's kind of 10 short songs,
Okay.
just crammed together. But hey, it was our first.
Yeah, and it can
And
only get better.
Don't. It's not always true.
I think it's going on an album, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. First of
We have ideas for other songs,
hmm
other genres. It's not all just EDM or house music. It's you can make anything on there. It is so much fun,
Okay.
Okay.
and I think I kind of want to make a new intro and outro for the podcast
Okay.
Wow.
on there, or make new ones like every week. Just do a weekly stream where I make like a 10-second intro song.
Like we can't figure out our intro music, so it changes every week. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would love to get on there and mess around.
Well, you have actual music talent and ability, and so does Austin. Austin,
Mhm.
I know it's funny to joke, but Austin does play guitar and knows how to do all that shit and knows music. But yeah, you also have music ability, and it's so I would be very interested to see what all you could make.
Well, let's
happen
not doing it electronically is completely different. Let's not hype it up, but it sounds fun.
But you understand like what's supposed to happen in places.
Sure.
I don't
Yeah.
understand that. Like
Okay.
and I think that's part of what's missing. I'm not saying it's bad, but like it could be better if I knew more.
I think it sounds fun, and
It does.
Yeah, you guys sounded like you were having fun, and that's what's important.
It was very yeah. We had a shitload of fun. I can't believe that we did that on stream. Like people hung out and watched us make that god awful fucking song. I mean, amazing song for hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm ready. I was immediately ready. I woke up the next day. I'm not even kidding. I was like, okay, I've got more ideas.
Wow.
But then it's so frustrating because I'm like, okay, I got an idea. I want to do this. And then I get to the computer. I'm like, fuck, I have no idea how to do that.
How to start? Yeah.
Right. Or like how to make it happen. It's very aggravating.
Okay. Yeah. But your creative self is saying, I want to make music.
Yeah. We're going to do we have it's a country and Western and dance mashup that we're going to do for Girly Elliott, where it's a story. It's like a narrative song where this girl grows up on the farm, starts off as a country and Western song, and then transitions into like house EDM dance music because she went to college and got in with club kids. And like, it's just the whole, like, I got, there's shit in the hopper too. Don't
Jeez,
worry.
that's great.
This is a mind blowing new genre. You twist. You have a twist in your songs.
Mm-hmm.
Twist music.
Twist music.
I'm gonna write that down. Nobody's ever written that song, right? The twist.
No.
I'm gonna copyright that. Oh
It
damn,
is.
these chubby fingers! All these checkers all over my desk. So that's what I do on the weekends.
Awesome.
Wow! Congratulations on the new hobby. Sounds fun. I'm into it. I'll leave this tab open here and after the pod, and who knows? Maybe something will happen.
Oh yeah, whenever you guys want to get down in there.
Okay.
And that's the nice thing. Like you can do it. You can do it like you're playing chess by mail too, because like you can get in there, fuck around, find out, and then just sync it, and then it'll like ping me and be like, "Hey, Hummy updated the song and added this to it," and then I can go on there.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I
So
like
it doesn't.
that.
You don't have to do it all together. It's just like a group project. It's maybe can I like open it? I wonder if I can open it up to, because I know there's talented people that listen to this.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Like open it up to other people and let we can make a podcast song.
Anybody can add to it, like a Wikipedia song.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nuts.
We'll figure something. I'll
Like leave it open for a month, and whatever at the end of the month, close it. That's
Close
the
it.
song.
Yeah,
that's
at
it.
midnight.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah. God, we got so many ideas. It hurts my brain, dude.
I know.
We
I
do
know.
have a lot of ideas.
God, we're so creative. Oh God.
Lots of ideas.
So many people want to come in our family, you know.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yeah,
Come
yeah.
into the family, yes.
Yeah, to
So,
get into the family, be on the show. Yeah.
They want to get inside our family. Yes.
Yes.
God, do we say anything? We have another idea that I don't know if it's just this just bulging creativity that we have
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and wanting to be everywhere and do everything.
Yeah.
We have another. Would it be like a different channel or a different show?
I think it'd be a different channel, I believe.
Have you edged people on this idea before?
I very, very briefly sprinkled it on the stream the other night.
Okay. All right.
But
And
not-
so now you want to bust? Is that what's happening?
No. We don't want to
No.
bust.
More edging.
We're trying to raise funds for a piece of equipment, a camera,
Couple of pieces of equipment, right?
a couple of pieces of equipment, one of which is a very specific type of camera, so that we can make VR content, but also IRL content. Places. I don't know. I don't know how much we want to. I don't know how much we want to put out there.
It is a combination of IRL and VR.
I feel like we've hinted at it before, where we've like, it's weird because we've danced around it. We've had similar ideas before, but never figured it out. And then we had like a group epiphany. Is that a thing? Can like a kind of, is there such thing as a group epiphany or like a collaborative?
Someone should invent a word for that.
Yeah. Great point. Yeah, and it's gonna be funny. That's the goal too.
Well,
okay, never mind.
I mean, we hope that it will be.
Right? Yeah, of course. That's the goal. Of course. Yeah,
It's the goal.
I always try to be funny on stage, but it doesn't. People just think I'm talking sometimes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's great.
We got to get somehow. Step one, get huge. I don't know how we do that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
We figure that out, and then I think we're golden.
Right. Yeah.
Got a lot of ideas, just not enough resources, time, manpower. But get huge, yeah.
Yeah,
Working on it.
we'll figure it out. I'm
Okay.
sure it'll
Okay.
work itself out.
Yeah,
Sure.
for sure. Just keep going. Just keep going. We got it.
Just keep
All right.
pounding away.
Yeah.
Speaking of pounding away
Mm-hmm.
until you can't. Have you guys ever heard about the guy that invented the Pringles can?
Oh boy.
No. What?
The guy, or is it about the guy or the can?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So
He
the
tried to
guy
make
invented
a
the Pringles
fleshlight.
can. I do what now?
He tried to make a fleshlight, and he's like, "What are you doing in here?" He's like, "He's gonna put chips in
Chips.
here."
Putting chips.
Okay.
Why is there a dish glove?
So
in
you
there?
think the Pringle can was invented because some guy
Yeah.
was trying to make a dildo?
Why is it lined with
And it's
sponges? But because I don't want the chips to break, dickhead.
Packaging, safety. The guy invented the Pringles can. I heard this on another podcast, but he was so proud of his invention because I guess it made whoever makes Pringles so much money because it was like such a good idea because all of their chips got to where, market not being broken.
Yeah, all these bag motherfuckers are getting broke ass bitch chips.
They're just selling us crumbs.
Yeah,
If I
and
wanted crumbs,
half of it's full, right? It's only half the bag full. This motherfucker's filling to the top.
right.
It's a great pitch meeting so far. I'm liking
Yeah.
everything you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah,
It's just like full. You ever bought fucking chips?
Yeah.
But he was so proud of it, as he should have been. It was a great invention.
Mhm.
When he died, when he couldn't pound anymore, that's the segue.
Please tell me he put himself in a coffin.
He didn't because he was dead, but his family had some of his ashes put into a Pringles can and buried in that. Or I don't know if the can was buried or if it was like if it's up on their mantle or what, somewhere. But part of him is in a Pringles can because he was so proud of his invention.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I started thinking, what would I want to be buried in? What would you guys want to be buried? Non-traditional. Is there an item, a container that you guys can think of that says, "This is me. This is who I want. What I want people to see me in for the rest of eternity"?
I would like to bring back the tomb, like the vampire coffins, with like the carved person on the stone with the sword.
Yes.
I want to bring that back. Can we have that? I want that.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let it be known. Mhm.
Wow.
And I don't have an answer, right? I haven't pre-thought about this. I don't have anything clever or good.
Right.
'Cause I don't.
Maybe. Geez. Maybe. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was trying to think, and I'm very indecisive, and I can't. I don't want to pick anything because like, what if it's wrong? And I'm in there, and I don't like. I this isn't a perfect answer for that, but I kind of want to be in an hourglass.
Ooh, that's fun.
Exactly the amount of ashes for an hour's time.
Well, I guess you'd have
Yeah.
to use his whole. Well, I guess you don't have to use your whole body, just some of it.
Just some of it.
But it would be cool to know how much time you are. I mean, that's kind of fun.
Okay, right. So let's say the top of the hourglass is like a long cylinder, Pringles can shaped.
Yeah.
How much time does your body?
How much time is your loved one? I think we have a new idea.
Write
honestly.
this shit down. Yeah,
It's
write this
pretty
shit
fucking
down.
good. Put them in an hourglass. You flip it around.
Yeah.
So you're born,
Hold
they
on.
measure your weight. When you die, they measure your time of ashes.
Timeofdeath.com.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Boom. Hey, everybody listening, be cool. Don't patent this until
Yeah.
we can let
God,
us
BC.
have this one. Come on.
Yeah.
We're just splooging with ideas tonight.
God,
this
man.
is.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a tissue for all this creativity.
I need a Gatorade. This is incredible. Like a Gatorade and a Snickers or a Cliff Bar or something. All right, hold on. Let me write this down.
Speaking of splooging with ideas, I've got a science article.
Oh shit! Okay.
When we get there,
What did we say? Time
of death.
hourglass.
time
urn.
ashes. We're writing it down.
Glass.
And then, of course, there's going to be some. There it is.
Hourglass urn. It's on the list.
It's on the list.
I'm glad we got it on the list.
Yeah.
There's going to be some widow that has one of her husband, and she's like, longest he's ever lasted, right? And then she's going to high five her new husband, and he's going to fucking rail her. I'm sorry.
Dark.
Think you can last longer than this, buddy? Go. What about those pins, those cheeky pins that you get at Myrtle Beach where they like you turn it upside down and like the lady's bathing suit comes off? Is there anything you can do with that with ashes? Oh, what about a Woolly Willy? Can my ashes be mixed in with like?
Oh my god, that's fun.
What is this
really
thing?
Fun.
What is
and
this?
Then, oh my god! And then you have the outline of your body, and then you put the hair all over your actual body.
God damn it, Woolly Willy. Let me write that down. We can't use that name. I'm sure that's.
How about Woolly Silly? Because it's supposed to be fun and silly.
Silly. And then you let the grandkids play with it, and they're having a good time. You're keeping your grandkids happy.
Yeah, it
even
keeps
though
them
you're
occupied.
Gone. Yeah.
At this time, I would like to bring up the movie Idiocracy again.
I think these are bangers. This is almost as good as our
These
song.
are great. This is what happens when we do the podcast. We just are filled with jizz from ideas.
I think we should do a podcast every day.
I agree.
We produce a lot of stuff.
We do. Oh, we could do it. We could do it like Alex and Skiva from Between Reality. They stream it. It's live.
Yes.
We should try that.
Why did we do a 30-minute live podcast? No edits, no nothing.
Yeah.
We finish the thing, and then it's up on YouTube.
YouTube exclusive?
Or audio. We can upload the audio too.
Let's do it. Okay. I'm down.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I ain't got no time no more. I mean, fucking kill me and put me in an hourglass and see.
I think I understand.
Let's do it. Yeah, we'll do it early in the morning so that I can get on a regular schedule.
Okay. This will never.
This will happen. This is gonna happen. This is the one that's gonna stick. I don't.
All right. Let me mention this. We've been talking about a lot of ideas here. I actually have to open up my incognito tab. I was like, where's my article? And I realized I have it in an incognito tab.
I've been doing a lot of DuckDuckGo.
Oh, have you? Yeah, I should probably maybe do that. Here's the title. University criticized for allowing a PhD in masturbation.
I'm sorry. What'd you say? One more time.
University criticized for allowing a PhD in masturbation. I guess there was this person that was studying and getting a PhD in masturbation.
Well, I'll tell you what, he'd probably graduate with magna cum laude. Okay.
Hey-o. Good one.
Bing bong.
Good. Knew I could count on you guys. Oh. So this person published an article. He was investigating, and he was coming up with. He was understanding. It was specifically for like Japanese comics. So he would interview people, but this paragraph here says he initially had carried out interviews and surveys, but his research hit a wall, and so he decided to take an active role in the study, copying his participants by masturbating to the comics and analyzing each session. So
Is it analyzing or analyzing?
It looked like it's spelled
Judges?
analyzing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll give it to you. Yeah, that was a squeaker. So yeah, you got that
Good.
one. All right.
Good. Yeah, he published this article and titled "I'm Not Alone. We All Are."
Oh.
Well, that's the
So-
darkest shit that I've ever heard today.
yeah. Using masturbation in his research, but he would only allow himself and the participants to masturbate just to Japanese comics. And then he would record and write down their thoughts and feelings afterwards. And I guess he did this for months, and he did not allow himself to finish any other way. He couldn't be with someone else. He couldn't masturbate to regular porn. He only did it in this way for a period of 3 months. Yes.
What was he trying to find, or like what?
I don't know. The article is short, and it's been criticized, and then the university tried to investigate, and
Investigate what?
like
Yeah. So what's interesting is like how he felt afterwards. You're jerking off to cartoons. I'm pretty sure you don't feel good, and that's probably why you feel alone. Like we're all alone. No, I think just
right. But I guess he mentioned like he had recently got out of a relationship. He was lonely, and he decided, okay, now's the time I can put full effort into this research. So
right. She's not there. You go to town. We've all been there.
That's a good question. Is he doing this because he's alone, or because this is making him lonelier? I don't know. Like what is he trying to find? It's a good question.
Chicken
doesn't
and
say.
unfertilized egg situation.
Yeah. Doesn't actually say. University of Manchester has since confirmed that it has launched an investigation into the matter. Currently,
Just hold on. I hate to go back to the list again, but I'm going to write this one down for a bit for us to do a typical, stereotypical. So what's this JO interrogation? I just want to see the two cops, good cop, bad cop. Interrogation room with a mirror, single bright light. Just what? This whole.
Well,
Sorry,
so the university catches wind of this, and they go, "This guy's jerking off to cartoons in the dorm." And what is the university supposed to like? Does the chair? What is it? The chair board?
I don't know.
Is it a chair? Is it a board? They go, okay. Well, let's talk about the parking lot because I don't think there's enough parking. And then some guy goes, no.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The council, yeah.
Yeah. This guy is seriously jerking off all the time to cartoons. What are we going to do about it? And everyone else is like, we're not going to do anything about it. Leave him alone. He's a boy. That's what boys do. They jerk off to cartoons. And then he goes, I'm going to be the best at it. I'm going to be so good. I'm going to get a degree and I'm going to tell everyone else how to jerk off.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
it's become a science experiment, and yeah, that's what it's become. So,
but I guess I'm confused about the experiment. I mean, like it doesn't sound like an experiment. It sounds like he found something he's really sincerely into,
Right.
and then he just is pleasing himself.
He worked backward from that. And he's like, well, I got to go to work.
That's
But I really just want to tug it to these, whatever it is.
yeah, like that's a category. Anything you can think of is a category to JO to, and you can do it, and that might be your thing. And if it's your thing, great, but don't force it on other people and make other people be like, you guys can only jerk off to the things I like. That's fucking weird.
I mean, they could have been. I'm sure he's not alone in his preference for this, or
Sure.
But I like, and that's fine. Whatever. I just want to know what were they trying? What was he trying to find, or like what was he hoping to find, or
the effects of I don't know. I guess there hasn't been a intense study on this. Maybe his argument was really good. Maybe it just said, "Oh well,"
Right.
as which I don't know. I don't know what that are. I mean, it doesn't have like the paper there, but
Do you got his name?
yes.
Let's fucking hit him up. I swear to God, let's reach out to him. Be like, we want to have you on. All we do is talk about shit and cum. You're half the podcast.
It's not a bad idea.
It's great. Again, ideas were fucking. Come on over here. I got my socks are stiff.
All right, on the board.
Goes on the board.
The PhD and com. All right, but there's not. I mean, that's basically the jizz of the article. Is
Well, yeah, okay. They're in a good mood tonight. They'll give you that one too. Okay, yeah.
the university says the investigation is still ongoing and they don't wish to comment any further at this time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the end of that.
Yeah, a lot of unanswered questions there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, even if you were to like, I don't know, that's such a private thing, and to be like your specific thing to tell anyone else about it is fucking crazy. And then to make other people jerk off to the thing you like is even crazier. And then to tell people about, hey man, I'm making all these people jerk off to the thing I like is even crazier.
Well, I guess he also, I mean, at some point in his study, he must have found people that he interviewed that only do it that way. How do you find those other people? Like, where do you go?
Literally anywhere on the internet.
Yeah, you go on the internet and you go under that category, and then you look at people who comment on porn.
You go to the subreddit for whatever he's looking at,
The people that comment on
and then
porn.
any
Yeah.
commenters on any post, there's your guys.
Yeah, and I want to be very clear. I'm not bashing what he's into.
No.
I'm
Or
bashing.
masturbating.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Right? Yeah. I am. That's why you
Okay.
I only see one hand. But it's the whole process of making people. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's into, even if it's like missionary sex. All right, you guys have to jerk off to people having sex, to missionary sex, which, I mean, come on, no one can come and doing that. That's fucking crazy. What are you out of your mind? But yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, he probably found that category. People who looked who comments under there. He contacted him.
Sauce.
Reaches out. Hey, I saw your comment. I loved it, by the way. I totally agree. Also, would you like to be a part of a study? We're studying people like you.
Hey, bro.
Find you fascinating.
Where do you go from there? Like, if that's your thing,
Yeah.
is there nothing that like beats that? You know, like that has to be
Oh, he's beating something.
that's out there. You know, that's a very specific category. I think once you get there, you kind of stay there, right?
Yeah. I mean, so let's do a whole. We don't have to do this, but like it's this tree, if you will, of porn,
Okay.
where you're young, you find porn, you go, people have sex on the internet, and then you look it up, and you're like, oh my god, this is crazy, and then you find these
That's
categories.
the first branch, right? Or that's the trunk.
Yeah, the trunk is sex.
Regular ass porn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a branch is ass porn, just like
Okay.
right?
And then each branch has tiny little twigs that come off there.
Exactly. And then you go, okay, ass porn. I'm into ass porn. And then you go, all right, how about man ass porn, right?
I just to interject.
Yep.
I can't.
No, it's not going in a good place. You can stop whenever.
The term ass porn. All I can think of is that
Yeah,
it's just still images of butts, like clothed butts, like dumpy butts,
Yeah,
nice
right,
butts.
right.
It's just butts.
Yeah.
He didn't say anal. He said ass porn.
It's just
So-
it's the whole thing. No
Mhm.
pun intended. Cheeks,
Mhm.
they're just butts.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And then under that category of, we'll stop right after this, but to get to a point,
That's okay. We're doing a brainstorm session. Yeah, take it further. Take it
Yeah.
further. Yeah.
male ass porn, and then you go to another category, anime male ass porn, and then it's like, okay, that's a hierarchy of a certain subject that's gone so far down, you know?
Well, like it's a huge. I bet the weird thing is like I bet there's all kinds of studies like this happening, and then all kinds of data from all the sites because it's a gigantic industry that makes a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's there, just like why would Amazon want to map our rooms or like know like what kind of furniture? Because they want to know how they can make more money off the consumers. So I'm sure some of this information is useful to somebody that's selling this stuff. Like
Right.
I would genuinely love to see like it pops up on Reddit every year. Pornhub posts their like annual
Oh, yeah.
like what was searched this year? Like what was like
In each
like
state or whatever.
yeah, like
Yeah.
they do like a cool infographic of all their analytics or some of their analytics. But like if you think Amazon can get to know you by like clothes hampers and sports jerseys that you're buying, what the fuck do you think these adult sites are learning about you like by your search histories and clicks and all that kind of shit? Like I think it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or not.
This is our dystopian
Speaking
episode.
of think, I gotta go. I'm thinking so hard over here. Yeah, man,
Well,
that's crazy.
Interesting science news. I'm curious. I don't know if they're paying for participants for these kinds of studies. I could use a little pocket money. I don't know if there's something I could sign up for.
Pocket pool money.
Hey,
Hey, come on.
oh,
I
yeah.
just-
I didn't even have to check. They were
Nice.
cool with that one.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you find that study, let me know. Just
I'll forward it to you.
yeah, I mean, in case a rainy day or whatever.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I know we've tried at the end. Hey, can we go back to a segment we've done before?
Yeah.
Sure.
What are you playing? What are you watching?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And maybe,
What?
who knows? Maybe in a couple weeks with some more practice, I could have a jingle for that segment that I've made.
Oh yes, great. I look forward to this.
Nice.
Wow. I look forward to all the new music we're gonna have.
Hell
We
yeah.
We
Future
won't have any.
pods.
It's hard. Shit's real hard. Oh, but I downloaded last night a game on the PlayStation called Roller Drome.
Okay.
This game, it's a mix between Tony Hawk,
Oh shit.
Running Man. What else? Maybe just that.
Okay.
But it's like a roller derby deathmatch kind of game. It's very like cell shaded, I think is the name of the art style. Like it's very, very stylized, single player, but it is unbelievably fun. Like it has a huge bullet time mechanic to it. And I've not felt this cool playing a video game since when I played Super Hot for the first time.
Whoa, yeah.
Like
Wow,
it has that feeling to it where it's like, oh, I just did something like really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Can we stream that
Interested.
Friday?
I streamed the shit out of it last night, and I think I might do some more tonight. But yeah, we absolutely will, or we
Okay.
can do it. I'll show it to you.
Off PlayStation, or is it?
Oh, yeah, it's on PlayStation. It's on
Okay.
PC too, but I
Okay.
got it on PlayStation. But yeah, speaking of showing you guys stuff on stream, I have it on our Twitch page schedule, but a Friday noon stream is like a regular thing. We're gonna try to make that a reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
And that
Okay.
hopefully will be like a all three of us stream when it can be.
Yep.
So if you're tired of my dumbass face late at night just staring mouth open at the screen and you want to catch the Mark and Steven, I would recommend a Friday at noon stream.
Hell yeah.
Just
Okay.
putting that out there. And that's
Sure.
for the listeners, not so much for you guys. I think you guys knew that already.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and then just real briefly, can we I would like to compliment us on our performance last week with our guest. I know we haven't had many guests on the podcast,
Yeah.
but I thought we did a great job. We were very warm and welcoming hosts. Number
Mhm.
one, very cordial and polite. I thought.
Yeah.
I thought we were on like just really great behavior. Honestly,
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
less vulgar maybe, or less should come jokes,
no,
or
not even that. Not even
Mhm.
that. But just nice hosts. We weren't bullying them or name calling, which I mean we have no reason to, but
Yeah, I
just
don't know why.
polite.
Who do you think we are?
I don't know. I mean, you see some of these podcasts and they're just the hosts are combative with their guests
Mhm.
and just rude. That's not us though. We're nice.
No.
Which I thought was very good for us. We talked about VR.
yeah.
I thought was nice.
hmm
It is in the title of this podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should do it a couple times a year, maybe.
Maybe
Mention
like a
VR.
quarterly VR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what happened in VR in the last 9 months.
Yeah. We don't want to
put some-
overdo it.
No.
Commit to something.
Mm-mm.
And I thought Alex and Skiva were very nice.
Yeah, they're great.
Mhm.
It was
Good
just a
people.
nice time. There's a lot of nice people being very nice on podcasts. And I thought that was nice. And I just wanted to compliment us on it. That's all. Nothing more than that.
Yeah, just be nice.
Sometimes it's good to compliment yourself.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
No,
yeah.
I think you're right. I think it was a fun hang. Obviously, we don't know them. Got to know them. Very informative, and I thought we asked some good questions, and
Yes.
they and yeah, you're right. I think we were on good behavior.
Yes. We were very well behaved. So,
Good.
all right.
Good for
Well,
us.
that's
Okay.
all I have.
Okay.
Well, great.
Anybody have anything?
I
think
do.
that's a
Oh,
lot of
actually, yeah,
information.
I have a thing.
Okay.
I am. I'm finally gonna release my whole YouTube special.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it'll be on my channel, and it'll be the whole hour or the 53 minutes. I've been procrastinating. Obviously, it's been a year, and my goal obviously is to write a new hour. I am not as prolific as a lot of comics that do that in 2 or even 3 years, but I am trying, and we'll see. I think I'm going to make it shorter next time. I think I might even do like you're seeing some comics make like a half hour or even 20 minutes, like a special, and just put it out there, which is fine. And I think I've been telling other comics that like, and Andrew Schultz is a comic that says this all the time too, but I've also said kind of he always asks people like, hey, did you watch so and so special? And people will respond like, yeah, I got about like 15, 20 minutes in, and I had to go do something. I never finished it. And that's the thing where it's like comedy is this whole hour special type, old school, not old school, but I mean, that's the way it should be live. And I don't think the hour's going away, but I think our attention, again, let's go to Idiocracy. Our attention span is getting shorter and shorter. Therefore, I think the hour isn't going to die, but I think you're going to see less and less of that. I mean, Netflix put out the stand-ups, and those were 20 minutes long with some of the best comics in the country. So you kind of see this trend of like, all right, that's what's going on. Like I even asked, so the whole point of me saying with Andrew Schultz, I asked other people, I'm like, hey, did you see Bill Burr's new special? Same thing. No, I didn't. Like, yeah, I did. I saw the beginning and I didn't finish it. So if people are doing that to Bill fucking Burr, then what the fuck are they going to do to me? You know what I mean? And like,
Right.
so, and I always tell other comics, I'm like, think about it this way. You put your special out and it's an hour. You're asking for an hour of someone's time, but you are competing with everything else they could possibly be doing with that time. I am not selling my special right now. I'm doing a terrible job. I'm basically like, hey, do something else, but I'm also going to be putting it out there. But like, you can be watching Game of Thrones or this person's comedy special, So anyway, I say that to just say I'm putting that hour out there. Hopefully, I can come out with a new hour in the next couple of years. It does take time to develop new stuff and have it be good. But I'll be releasing that September 7th. So in a couple weeks here. And I actually, because I'm such a procrastinator, I made the trailer before cutting any of the special to force myself to just put the trailer out there, let people know, and then I go, fuck, now I gotta actually edit the whole thing.
Do it.
So yeah, check that out if you want.
All
Or
right,
don't.
very good.
I mean, watch Game of Thrones. That's pretty good. You know what? Do me a favor. Watch Game of Thrones. Again, never saw it. I've watched a minute of Game of Thrones.
See, you're doing the same thing everyone,
I
the thing you
know.
just said.
And I did it to Game of Thrones.
Look, so it's as a video producist,
Yes.
like myself,
Please.
you look at any analytics,
Mm-hmm.
most people drop off in the first second of your video.
Shit.
Your audience goes from 100 down to 90 or 90% or lower.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just people gradually drop off as it continues. So shorter is better these days, or just make it snappy. Start off your video and give no time for people to take a breath. Just
Yeah.
give them no reason to leave.
So I'm also thinking of like, okay, yeah, I have the album. I can put the same thing as the album on there. But then I'm thinking like, no, just put the best 20 minutes that you think are the best 20 minutes and put it out there and say that's the special. Why hold them fucking hostage for an hour? Whatever I do, if you're listening, just hit the play button and then you can walk away, but don't stop it.
And let it keep playing.
Yeah, do it again, in fact. Yeah, do it a couple of times. No, but you know what I mean? Should and maybe this doesn't make it in. Fuck it. Keep it in. Let people know. I don't know what to fucking do anymore.
I don't either.
I don't either. I really don't.
Wow.
So
full of ideas and none of us know what to do.
That's right. Yeah, that's life, really.
Yeah. Anyway, it's out in a couple weeks, so
Okay.
check that out if you want to.
Do you want to? Okay.
That's my sales pitch.
Have you thought about releasing it as a podcast? Because I've gotten very addicted to the format of podcasts, or of that convenience where I like the app that I use to play podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
If you put it out in like 15-minute chunks, and it'll play straight through if you let it,
Mm-hmm.
or people can skip around. But I know, and that way it's much easier, because I feel like podcasts are the ultimate, I'm going to do this while I'm also doing something else,
Sure, yeah.
where it's maybe not as easy to do with a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's an hour, so a podcast is typically an hour. So you could just release the whole thing. It is, I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but it is like a piece, like that, like it all kind of goes together, because there's some things where I'm like,
Right. No.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, and maybe this is a thing that we need to start,
Mm-hmm.
like a podcast network where all our shows are just comedians, their albums, an hour special.
Write it down. Write it on the whiteboard.
Put it on the board, and every episode is, because I would like you're saying with the Bill Burr thing. I want to have watched the Bill Burr special. I want to have watched so many current comedy specials, but that sitting down, I don't know what it is. But if it was just served up to me, if I woke up, whatever day every week, and there was a new comedy album, a new hour-long podcast for me to listen to, I would listen to every single one that came out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And it's not even like about, most people, I don't want to say most, because a lot of people are doing it, but the whole point of putting it, excuse me, on YouTube is to showcase, hey, this is what I'm about. If you like this, then you might like my other stuff. It's basically, if you like my sense of humor, you'll like the other shit. It's just a showcase for the next run, the next hour or whatever. But yeah, dude, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Have the whole album, because Spotify cut off a lot of stand-up comics from their thing, just saying, all right, we're not going to carry this anymore. And then you can get stuff on iTunes, I guess, but you gotta search for it. But if you had a podcast with albums, which there's infinity of, it's a good idea.
Or, if smaller guys that don't have an hour, but they have like a good 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You do an episode that's 2 different people with 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Or, however, like it doesn't always have to be an hour long episode. Yeah.
I think a half hour. Like, I think that was one of my ideas for the next one, is to do a half hour. And then I saw someone do a 20-minute one, and I was like, well, fuck, that's kind of better, because I found myself watching that 20-minute special. There's a minute intro and a minute outro. So you have 18 minutes of comedy. And what I did was I want to check this out. I played it, and I was like, I'll just watch a little bit of it. That was the whole goal. I even said, I'm just going to watch a little bit. I don't have time to watch the whole thing right now. 7 minutes in, and I thought, it's half over.
Right.
I'll just watch the other 7 minutes right now.
Right.
And that's what they fucking did. And that's why I think that's the goal, is like, I want you to watch this whole thing now, instead of like, hey, this is all my shit, watch it whenever. I'll probably chop it up into bits and put that online too, but fuck, there's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
And then the other option is to keep people watching the video. In Fight Club, they show Tyler Durden splicing in single frames of porn into other movies. Maybe just one
ass porn,
one frame, one still ass porn photo, just right at the beginning, in the first minute.
Yeah.
And they say, was that a big juicy ass that I just saw? I don't know. Something about this video.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep watching this for some reason. And then just every so often you watch the analytics, and when people start dropping off right before then, ass porn picture or some, just a big dumper that like, okay, I'll keep watching this. I don't know what it is about this, but I like it.
Yeah.
Then see if you convert people to a certain category later,
Yes.
Science,
everybody.
Science to you all.
to you as well.